Guys, it's Alyssa. Today we're doing another pick a card reading. Today's reading is going to be for those of you who are in little to no contact situations. Okay, so we're going to be addressing the questions. Why hasn't my person been contacting me? What's going on with them? And can I expect to hear from them soon? Okay, so we've got 4 options here, and I put little stickers on each one of these cards to help you choose. So first we have option number 1, which is this purple narwhal. Option number 2 is the unicorn sticker. Option number 3 is the blue alpaca. Option number 4 is the pink dragon sticker. Okay. Fun fact about me, alpacas are one of my favorite animals, and I bought this sticker pack solely because it had alpaca stickers in it. Okay, so I'll give you a second to choose your pile, and then we will go ahead and get started, alright? Okay, pile 1. What's going on with your person? Why haven't they been contacting you? So, right away, I feel like your person is going through some stuff. On the bottom of this deck, we got the Devil card. So, I am feeling like your person is feeling very trapped in a situation. And I feel like for most of you, it probably has something to do with their work because the Three of Pentacles came out twice. I feel like for a lot of you, your person has really been focused on figuring out what it is that they really want in life and trying to establish themselves, probably again in terms of career. And I feel like this situation really has them stressed out. We've got for why they haven't been communicating with you, we have the Seven of Wands, clarified by the Strength card. So this situation that they're in regarding their work, or it could be school for some of you, but whatever it is, it's really a struggle for them. It's really taking up a lot of their time and energy, and they're trying not to let it get them down, but it is stressful. Because, you know, the Devil card is here, and that's telling me that probably on the outside it doesn't look like they're going through very much, but on the inside they feel like they feel like they are stuck in this situation, and they're really trying to figure out how to improve it, and they're trying very hard to push through. And so that is what's taking up a lot of their time and energy, and that is why they have let communication with you kind of fall to the wayside. But I do feel like they want to talk to you. We got the Three of Pentacles again, and clarified by the Moon card. So I feel like they have some things that they want to tell you. They might want to come clean to you and explain to you what's been going on with them. Just, you know, reveal. They want to come clean about why they haven't been contacting you, because I think they know that it's kind of, there's not really any good excuse for why they haven't been communicating with you, and they just want to come towards you, and they want to own up to it, but I feel like for a lot of you, your person wants to, they want to move forward from this situation first. But they do care about you a lot. We have over here the King of Wands, clarified by the Fool. So I feel like your person has a lot of strong, passionate feelings for you, and they really want to start a new journey with you. Like, once they figure out what they're doing with their life, and they figure out how they're going to do it, and they, you know, they get themselves established, like, financially or whatever. They really want to come towards you, and they want to share that with you. You know, they want to share their life's journey with you, okay? For the potential outcome, we have the Magician, clarified by the Queen of Cups. So, yeah, I do see a loving, fulfilling relationship. This Ten of Pentacles is on the bottom of this deck. I do see a loving, fulfilling relationship being manifested for you and this person. So, you know, I know it can be very frustrating and concerning when you don't hear from somebody for a while, but I really don't feel like you guys who chose this pile have anything to really worry about. Your person is just going through some stuff that they need to sort out on their own. Like, I just feel like they don't want to get you involved because, you know, they don't want you to be stressed about it or anything. But once they figure it out, they're going to come towards you again. As far as timing, like when your person might reach out to you next, we have the Four of Wands. So I am feeling for most of you who chose this option, you can probably expect to hear from your person within the next 4 weeks. Possibly even 4 days for some of you, but I feel like that's very few of you. It's probably going to be more like 4 weeks. Or for others of you, again, a small number of you, it might not be until like the springtime. But again, I don't think that it's going to take, I think that's just for very few of you, because I think for most of you, it's not going to take that long for your person to sort this situation out, okay? So I'm feeling like within the next 4 weeks, probably, yeah. About a month from the time that you're watching this. Okay, so that was option number 1. I hope that this was useful. I hope you got some insight out of it. If it resonated with you, please feel free to leave me a comment and let me know. I love to hear from you guys about... sorry, my cat is doing something weird behind me. I love to hear from you guys. So, yeah, let me know your thoughts, and we will move on now to pile number 2. Okay, for my people who chose option number 2, why hasn't your person been contacting you? What's been going on with them? Alright, so for why they haven't been communicating with you, I got the Queen of Cups, and I ended up having to pull out 3 clarifiers because I was really unsure, like, what it was trying to tell me, but I think I've got this, I think I've got it figured out, okay? I feel like the person that you are thinking about, it has been, I feel like the reason why they haven't been reaching out to you is because they are undergoing some kind of transformation right now, like emotionally, like spiritually, okay? While I was shuffling, the Death card, like, flipped over at one point. It didn't actually fall out, though, so I didn't take it, but, you know, I saw it flip over, so, I feel like your person is going through some kind of transformation, and that's kind of confirmed for me by this Fool card in reverse, but we'll get to that in a second. I feel like your person is trying to figure out what they want. I feel like they're not sure, they're unsure of what it is that they want to do with their life. Pile 1 had a similar thing for their person, but for you guys, I feel like it's more intense for your person than for the Pile 1 people. It's much more, this energy feels much heavier. It's like they're going through a much more intense, I feel like they're learning lessons. Okay, I feel like they're learning lessons right now. I feel like this is somebody who you've probably had issues with communication in the past, or they've had issues with communication with other people, like you're not the only one. And they are learning right now how to, one of the things that they're learning right now is how to reciprocate. Okay, that's what I just heard. In the past, they haven't been capable of equal give and take, and that's one of the lessons that they are learning right now. And they are learning what they want out of their life. They are learning, I just heard, they're learning how to appreciate other people. Okay? So this could be somebody that maybe you have felt like didn't appreciate you fully. If that's the case, then that is something that they are learning how to do right now. Okay? I feel like, yeah, your person has been on a journey lately. And because this Fool card is in the reverse, I feel like it's been slow going, okay? And they've been spending a lot of time in contemplation, on thinking about these lessons that they are being forced, I guess, to learn, I really feel like these are things that your person has had the opportunity to learn in the past, but they never took it. So now the universe is kind of forcing them to sit down and listen for once. Okay? I feel like for you guys, your person is probably pretty stubborn. Okay? Oh my god, I just realized on the bottom of this deck over here, we also have the Six of Pentacles. Again, so it came out twice. So yeah, give and take. That is something, that's a very important lesson that your person is learning right now. How to be appreciative of the people and the things that they have in their life. Gratitude, okay, yeah. They're being taught gratitude. But guys, we have the Four of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. So, your person cares about you a lot. Even if they haven't shown you that very much in the past, that's one of the things that they are being taught right now. How to show, how to express themselves, how to show their feelings, how to show gratitude, okay? Because, Four of Wands for me is, and I think for a lot of readers, is like one of the marriage cards, okay? And then Ten of Pentacles, I mean, come on. Ten of Pentacles is like wishes being fulfilled, happy, fulfilling home life. So, like, I really feel like your person has a lot of feelings for you. They very much, they probably want to marry you, or at least be committed to you. But they're just in the middle of all of these, I want to say, like, karmic lessons right now. And so they can't, they're not in a position where they are even able to come to you, because there's just so much going on in their head right now. But yeah, they want to come towards you when they are ready. And I feel like you've probably been waiting on this person for a while now. because we have the Hanged Man. But with him being in the reverse, I feel like this is a sign that this stagnant energy, like this waiting game, is going to be coming to an end fairly soon. And we have the Magician, so they wanna create something with you. They want to put an end to this this waiting, and they want to create a happy, stable relationship with you. Okay. Now, for the potential outcome, we've got the King of Swords, and then over here on the bottom of this deck, again, is the King of Swords. So we've got two different cards in this spread that show up twice. So when that happens, that tells me that whatever the message is it's legit, okay? It is something that you need to hear, okay? And it also tells me that it's, you know, this is like a message to you, the viewer, from the universe, and I'm not just making this up, you know. Cause anyway, so yeah, for the potential outcome, we've got King of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. So your person, who might be an air sign, I don't really like to throw out signs because, you know, I just feel like it's really inconsequential. You know, you could be dealing with any sign, but since we've got the King of Swords twice, I feel like a lot of you could be dealing with an air sign. And you know, air signs, at least in my experience, can have a bit of an ego compared to some other signs. So, and you know, I feel like what your person is going through is trying to tame that ego of theirs. So, I definitely see the start of something new here with you and your person. And with this King of Swords, I feel like when your person comes to you, they are going to bring you a lot of truths, okay? I feel like for a lot of you who chose this pile, your person probably, again, hasn't been very forthcoming in the past about things. You know, they haven't been very good at communicating with you, and I feel like that's going to change, because that's what they're learning. And, you know, the King of Swords is all about communication and truth and clarity, okay? King of Swords is a very efficient communicator. So, that's a great outcome, if you ask me. Now, as far as timing for when your person might reach out to you next, we have the Knight of Wands. So, while I'm not really getting like a specific time frame from this card, but Wands is like the fastest moving energy in the deck, and this is the Knight of Wands. And, you know, you can see in this card that he is like galloping towards something. So I feel like you can probably expect to hear from your person in the near future, like in the next couple of weeks, I would think. I don't feel like they're going to be totally ready to you know, start creating something with you when they do come around, but I feel like they will be far enough along in the process that you can begin to lay that groundwork together. Okay? Let's see. Is there anything else I want to say? Alright, well, I think I'm going to leave it there. Pile 2, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope you got something out of it. I hope it brought you some insight, and if it resonated with your situation, please feel free to let me know. And yeah, hopefully I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much. And then we're going to move on to pile number 3. Okay, my pile 3 folks. This is an interesting situation, I feel. As you can see, I had to pull out a number of clarifiers for a couple of these cards. I feel like this situation that you're in with whoever it is that you're thinking about is kind of complicated, and I'm feeling like it might be more complicated than you realize. You know, I always hate to be like the bearer of bad news, but I feel like for a lot of you, there is a third party in this situation. I feel like your person has been involved with another individual, and it could be something that is karmic. It could be a karmic relationship. Even if it's not, though, I'm getting the feeling that I'm getting a lot of guilt from your person, okay? So, like, if they are with somebody else, or if they have been with somebody else recently, they feel bad about that, okay? I'm getting that this is kind of specific, so if it doesn't resonate, like, just ignore it. But, I'm getting, for some of you, this is like an ex-partner or something, and the two of you maybe took a break. Or, you know, somebody just said, hey, I think I need some space. I think I just need some time to figure myself out or something. And that's where you're at now. Like, you're in that, you're in separation. And while that's been going on, your person has gotten involved with another individual, okay? And they feel bad about that because, like, they still feel very attached to you. They still have feelings for you. We've got the 6 of Cups here, which 6 of Cups is like one of the soulmate cards, okay? And I feel like your person's been spending a lot of time lately thinking about you, okay? Kind of reminiscing on the memories that you have together. But there's a lot of confusion going on in their head pertaining to you and pertaining to this third party thing. They are like a fly in the spider web. That's kind of how they feel right now. They feel like they are trapped and they can't seem to wiggle their way out. I know that's not like the traditional interpretation for the 8 of Pentacles, but I feel like that is what it's saying in this context, okay? So yeah, your person has been thinking about you a lot, but there's just so much confusion and they feel so stuck because they've gotten themselves involved with this third party, and they don't know how to come to you and just be honest with you. They don't know how to just, I think they're afraid that if they were to come towards you, that you would be very stern and upset and possibly aggressive with them. I feel like they're afraid of that, so they're just kind of hiding at the moment. I'm getting like it's like they're a kid who knows that they've done something wrong, and they know they're gonna have to own up to it at some point, but they're like terrified of being yelled at. So Yeah, that's just the kind of energy that I'm getting from your person at this moment. They might be a little bit immature. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. They might be a little bit immature, but I feel like you already know that. If this is resonating with you. They would like to come back towards you, though, because we've got the Knight of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. Six of Swords is about coming back together, okay? And Knight of Pentacles, you know, he's a knight. He has this pentacle that he would like to offer somebody. Probably you, okay? So your person does want to come back together with you, and they do want to propose, you know, giving it another try. They're just afraid, and they don't know how to come to you honestly, so they're not coming to you at all right now. Also, I forgot to mention, on the bottom of this deck we have the Two of Swords. So, yeah. They're locked in this stalemate. They can't make their mind up about what they really want to do or how they want to do it. But they want to make the choice. They want to figure out how to approach you, because right now they feel like they are juggling their feelings for you and whatever is going on in this other situation. Okay, they feel like they're juggling that stuff, and they want to make the choice. And I feel like for a lot of you, your person is leaning a lot more towards you, you know, choosing you, but they're just juggling it right now, and they can't figure out how to go about actually implementing the choice, if that makes sense. Okay? And again, the Knight of Pentacles. So, yeah. I really feel like they want to come to you. They want to leave this situation behind and come back to you. But Pentacles, of course, is very slow-moving energy, so it might be a while. However, we have over here the Knight of Swords. Swords is very quick-moving energy. And we do have a decent number of swords in this spread. We've got the Six, we've got King of Swords, Page of Swords, Justice, which it's a major arcana, but it has a sword in it, so it's like it has sword vibes for me. And Two of Swords. So there's a lot of swords here. Your person knows that they need to be honest with you, that they need to come clean, and they just need to lay it all out, and, you know, but they're struggling with that. For the outcome, however, we have the King of Swords clarified by the King of Cups. So this is a very good sign to me. King of Swords, pile number 2 got King of Swords as an outcome, and I'm going to tell you what I told them. Your person will eventually come to you with the truth, okay? They're going to come to you with an honest explanation of what has been going on, and there's going to be some emotional growth. I said earlier that I feel like a lot of you, your person is kind of emotionally immature. The King of Cups is very emotionally developed. He is a very mature figure. So I feel like your person is going to be growing a lot in that regard, maturing a lot. So as far as timing is concerned, I got the Ace of Swords for when you might expect to hear from your person again. With this card, I am feeling like I'm getting some like mixed I'm getting some mixed vibes from this, because, like, we have a lot of swords, but we also have a lot of pentacles here, and, you know, swords is very fast moving, pentacles is the opposite. So, I want to say for some of you, it'll be about a month when you hear from your person again, but then, for others of you, this Pentacles energy is a lot more prominent, and so I feel like it's going to take longer for your person to approach you. And I feel like for some of you, for those of you who are more in this Pentacles energy, it's going to be more like a year before your person reaches out to you again. And I know that's a long time, but, you know, they might need all of that time to figure themselves out, because, I mean, I don't know how you're really feeling about your person right now, you know, exactly, but, like, I'm gonna just tell you that you probably don't want them as they are right now, okay? Just straight up. 'Cause they're kind of a hot mess at the moment. And I'm just gonna say, you don't want that. You don't want that in your life right now. I promise. So, you know, I'm gonna say between a month and a year. From the time that you're watching this, you can probably expect to hear from them. And, you might decide, you know, by then that, you're over it. Okay? And that is perfectly fine. I wouldn't blame you. And that's not to say that I think that your person is sleazy or bad in any way. They have a lot of growing to do, I feel. And I think you probably do too. And I think that this growth is only really going to happen when you guys are apart. So, you know, this separation is really kind of a blessing, so make the most of it. Okay, guys? I'm going to leave it at that. Pile 3, I hope that you got some insight from this. If it resonated with your situation, please feel free to leave me a comment and let me know. I'd love to hear from you. And, yeah, thanks for watching, and we are going to now move on to pile number 4. Alright, my lovely pile 4 people, what has been going on with your person? Why haven't they reached out to you lately? So, right away, I am getting that there's a lot going on in your person's life. Right now, we have the Tower clarified by the Hermit card as to why they have not reached out to you recently. And so this is telling me that there's a lot of change going on in your person's life. And it is, like, too much for them. It is making them just want to hide away and become a hermit. They're under a lot of stress, okay? This Tower energy is like, things are changing that have probably been the same for your person for years and years and years. Like, your person, I feel like, has gotten into a routine that was very comfortable for them, that they felt very safe in, and now it is like crumbling apart, and your person doesn't know how to deal with it, so they're just kind of going into their shell, okay? And also I want to say, I feel like you are not the only person that they are not communicating with, okay? So don't feel like it's you, alright? What are you doing? My cat is, like, being a pain right now. Okay, so your person, whatever is going on in their life, that's causing them to go into hermit mode, I feel like is very much emotional, spiritual. They might be going through some kind of like awakening almost, okay? Because I want to say really, I want to point out that we have the Six of Cups here, and then the Six of Cups over here on the bottom of this deck. Okay, Six of Cups, to me, is an indicator of a soulmate relationship. So I feel like you and this person are soulmates of some type, and the connection that you have with them might be, it might feel like it's just too much for them, and it scares them. Okay, so I feel like that's part of what this Tower is. Also, I feel like your person's going through a lot in terms of their job. Like, I feel like they're trying to focus on their wealth, okay? They might be thinking about going back to school, or maybe they already have started going back to school. But we got Ten of Pentacles here in reverse, so that is telling me that your person probably is having issues with money, or they might be at a job that they're very unhappy in, and they are trying to figure out what they can do about that. They're trying to find something better, so, you know, they might be going back to school so that they can get into a new field, or, you know, something like that. And that's the other part of this Tower thing. Like I feel like your person they've probably been at the same job or whatever, like, for a long time, and, you know, it's, even if they hate it, it's comfortable for them, you know? They know what to expect there. And doing new things for your person is, like, scary, I think. We also have the Seven of Cups over here on the bottom of this deck, so yeah, they have a lot of things going on. They have a lot of different options, you know, in terms of work, in terms of school. And then there's you. Okay, so they're just very confused about what to do about all of it. All right, that's why you haven't been hearing from them. Over here we've got the Five of Cups and the Page of Cups. So I definitely feel as though they were the ones who cut contact, or, you know, they are the one who ghosted you, but they feel bad about it, because, like, I feel like they really like you, and I think they recognize the depth of your connection together, but because it's so intense, and it's probably, like, something they've never experienced before, it is, like, it's terrifying, and they feel like everything that they know is just falling apart because of it. It doesn't feel safe, it doesn't feel comfortable, because it's so intense, and they might be afraid of change, they might be afraid of being hurt, I don't know, but they feel bad about the fact that they haven't been communicating with you, but I feel like they would like to. Page of Cups, pages are messengers, and cups, you know, are about love and emotions, and so I really feel like they would love to contact you, they would love to get back into regular communication, but they might feel like because they're the ones who cut contact in the first place, they might feel like they can't reach out to you. You know what I mean? But like I said, they absolutely recognize this connection that you have. I think that you probably already know that they're your soulmate, and I feel like they probably know it too. I feel like a lot of you are dealing with somebody who's not particularly attuned to this kind of thing. They're not very spiritually awoken, but even they recognize it for what it is. Like, it's like when they met you, they recognized you. So, and I mean, like, from past lives, so, like, they want to make something out of that, okay? Six of Cups also is about childhood, and there's 2 children on this card, so I also feel like your person might be very interested in having a family with you, okay? Children. They also want to... They haven't been communicating to you. They haven't been telling anybody, really, like, the reality of what's been going on with them. I feel like they've kind of been hiding the extent of it from pretty much everybody. Maybe in the past you've talked a little bit about what's, some of the problems that they're having, but I don't think that they have ever explained to you or anybody the true extent of their stress and their fear and anxiety. But they would like to. They would like to open up to you about all of this. There's just this fear. It's being vulnerable is like, just the idea of it is like so burdensome to them. Okay? But I'm seeing a good outcome here. Okay? We have the Wheel of Fortune and the 9 of Wands. So, Nine of Wands is about, like, pushing through hard times, persevering, and coming out of the tunnel on the other end, a stronger, wiser person for the obstacles that you've encountered. So, I feel like this relationship that you have with this person will, in the end, be stronger and more stable for it. So that's good. And also, we've got the Wheel here. So, the Wheel, to me, kind of confirms that this is a soulmate connection, and that it is being divinely guided. Okay? The Wheel, to me, is like... It's a sign to me that divine timing is at work here. So this is a situation that you really can't rush. And if you've been thinking about reaching out to this person, I'm not going to tell you straight out not to do that, but I think it's very important that if you want them to come back to you and you want to create something with them in the future, I think it's very important that for now that you give them the space and the time that they need to sort themselves out and figure out how they're going to approach you and figure out how they're going to make you the offer that they want to make you, and, move past this confusion that they're in. Okay. So, I do see a very positive outcome for you guys. As far as timing for when you might be hearing from them again, we have the 9 of Cups here. And for all the previous piles, I have felt like, I have felt like contact will take a few weeks at the least. For you guys, I don't feel like it's going to be very long at all. If you are watching this when it is uploaded, December 4th or 5th or whatever day I get this up, I feel like they will probably reach out to you around the 9th. Okay, December 9th. if it's not December when you're watching this, I still feel like you'll probably hear from them within a week or so. Okay? And, I mean, when you hear from them, it's probably not gonna be like... They're probably not going to make you any offers, like, straight away. They probably will be telling you some truths, but I don't get the feeling that there's going to be any offers just yet. But keep in mind that the wheel is turning, okay? This situation is divinely guided, okay? So, you know, honestly, don't worry about it. Like, things will happen, but they will happen when they are meant to happen, okay? You can't hurry things, because when you try to hurry things, that's when they really fall apart. So you've just got to let this person have their space. You've got to let this person figure their shit out, and in the meantime, I mean, I don't know, do whatever you want, but like once they figure out what's happening, you know, and they get over this fear that they have, they're gonna come running back to you. I'm pretty sure of that. So like, don't worry about it too much. Okay, pile 4. That was your reading. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you got something out of it. If it resonated with your situation, please let me know. I'd love to hear from you guys. And if you are from a previous pile and you're still here, thanks for sticking around. Consider leaving me a like. Consider subscribing. I'm still not sure about, like, any particular upload schedule. I'm still, like, trying to figure that shit out. Also, as you can see, I have a different setup today. I'm still kind of experimenting with that, but I am feeling like this will probably be the regular setup from now on. Okay? So, yeah. Thanks again for watching, guys. And I will see you next time.